How can you use a Batterer intervention program to help you defend your domestic violence charges? The answer to that question is coming right up. Welcome back to Gustitislaw. If you're new here, I'm Steve Gustitis and this is my channel. I post weekly videos just like this one on how to manage encounters that you may have with the police, how to effectively navigate the criminal justice system, and how to defend criminal charges. If you like the video, consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it on your other social media platforms. And if you'd like to become part of the Gustitislaw community, then consider subscribing to my channel. In this series, we have been discussing the defense of domestic violence cases that share three common characteristics. Number one, the couple involved in the domestic violence dispute have a sincere commitment to reconciling their relationship. Number two, the victim in the case has made their desires known to the prosecutor that they do not want the prosecution to continue. And number three, the offender in the case is committed to long-term behavioral training and modification. This video today will cover the third prong of this approach as we discuss what are called Batterer intervention programs, or BIPs for short. A Batterer intervention program is a long-term counseling program designed for people who are abusive to their partners. A BIP is used to train offenders to stop being abusive and to stop acting in a controlling manner with their partners. The ultimate goal of the Batterer intervention program is to help keep victims safe. And they do that by training the offender to first learn empathy for the victim and help the offender learn to see things from the victim's point of view. Secondly, the programs teach the offender how to identify a negative self-talk that often precedes incidences of domestic violence. And lastly, the BIP programs are designed to train the offender to identify negative thinking and how to stop that negative thinking. If you watch the video to the end, I will provide some names of organizations on the internet and the links that you can access to look for a BIP program or other resources that may be of help to you. The BIP program is a long-term commitment. It can last as long as 52 weeks, although most BIP programs are somewhere between 24 and 26 weeks in length. Attendance at the BIP program usually is in a group setting where the offender is sharing experiences with other members of the BIP program, and they are learning through that sharing process to identify and to accept responsibility for their personal behavior. When appropriate, the BIP program can refer out the offender to other programs, like ones designed to address drug and alcohol abuse, or employment skill training, or parenting classes and the like, in order to give the offender the skill set that they need to be able to control their behavior at home and how to keep the victims and other people in the relationship safe. The successful completion of a Batterer's intervention program can demonstrate your long-term commitment to behavioral change. The new skill set that you can develop through such a program can help keep families together, can help keep relationships together, and can keep everybody who's involved in those relationships safe. Equally important, the successful completion of such a program can be used by your criminal defense lawyer while they are negotiating with the prosecutor. The completion of the program can demonstrate your commitment, can demonstrate the new skill set that you have acquired, and can possibly help your defense lawyer negotiate a reduction in charges or maybe even dismissal of the domestic charges that have been filed against you. The following three organizations might be able to provide information helpful to you. The first is the Advocates for Human Rights. I've also provided a link to this organization down in the description section. The second organization is called goodtherapy.org, and you can find that link down in the description as well. Finally, feel free to access the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Again, the link is in the description. What are your thoughts on using a Batterer intervention program to help defend a domestic violence case? If you have thoughts, if you have comments, add them down in the description section, and we can begin a discussion together that hopefully helps other people too. I appreciate you watching this series on domestic violence defense strategy, and I appreciate you being a part of the Gustitis law community. Thank you again for watching.